am on board with any home accessory that one, looks great, and two, works great. And believe it or not, one basket does both of those things. Yep, a basket woven belly basket is so stylish it's popping up on the pages of magazines, yet it doubles as really useful storage too. Interior designer Amy DeMik pointed it out to us. It's great to see you, great to have you.
Thanks, Brooke.
So what's the buzz right now behind the belly basket?
They're everywhere. It's kind of this chic little touch with the boho global influence. And so even if you don't want to jump full boho, you can add this in little areas of your home, and I love the functionality of it too.
Oh my gosh, we're looking at some inspiration photos, and it really does translate, I would say, looking at these photos, to most decor styles, yeah?
It does. I think that it's just nice to kind of use to pick up clutter and to tuck in a corner and still be a pretty way to be organized.
So that term was brand new to me, belly basket. It kind of makes me giggle. It's kind of cute. Is it defined by the shape then of the basket?
It is. Okay. It's actually about this little band here is called the belly.
Okay.
And this might be a good one to use too. You can actually crush them down like this. If you have something that you want to display in it, this is a perfect little basket to display a plant.
Look at that. It just folds in.
And then if you pop the belly up,
the belly.
Then yeah, this is my yarn and needle to top this. To tack these pom-poms on.
Too.
Yeah, and then you just pop up the belly. They're actually, typically most of them that are imported are made in Vietnam and Southeast Asia. And they're really inexpensive if you know where to find them.
Do they come in different sizes?
They do. They come in more elongated vase shapes, but the premise of the belly basket is that they're foldable in the middle. So even if they're taller, they should still be able to fold. And then, yeah, you can use them for plants, for toy storage, blanket storage. They're perfect in bathrooms to use for like you can throw all of your Costco pack of toilet paper into one of those and hide it away in the bathroom.
Oh, so practical. Now you mentioned you promised affordability if we know where to find them. So where are we sourcing these guys?
So all of these on the table are from IKEA.
Oh wow.
There's a Scandinavian name to it that I can't pronounce, but yep. So these are about in the $12 range from IKEA. You can also find them in that range or a little bit less than that if you buy them in bulk on Amazon.
Nice.
But if you're going to a boutique or interior design shop, then they can range anywhere from upwards of $20, $30, $40, sometimes $50, depending on whether there's a weave in the pattern or they've added, fringe or pom-poms or tassels.
Well, that's what you're paying for, you say, at the boutique level are those extras, right? Those embellishments, which you say you can bring to that IKEA basket. You can make your own kind of DIY embellished version.
Absolutely. You can customize it and make it chic or fun or coordinate it with your room, and you don't have to pay that, $30 price tag or more.
Can you show us some ideas of that?
Sure. So I just went and pulled out some kind of granny yarn that I had that I haven't used for years.
That's an endearing term right now, granny yarn. It's having a moment
Exactly.
too.
It's a little grandma chic with these pom-poms, but it's really playful and fun, and then you can coordinate your colors. I make all my own pom-poms, and they're really easy to do. There are all kinds of tutorials, to add other pom-poms.
And you're just sewing those through the weave of the basket then?
I am, actually. If you go, I think I did all of these for under a $5 investment.
Oh, wow.
Go and buy a tapestry needle. They have a little bit of a bigger eye for the yarn, and then it doesn't have to be pretty. You can really honestly just tack it through, but the tapestry needle makes it super easy to get through the straw.
I'm seeing pom-poms. That's a fun touch too.
Pom-poms. This is actually, can take this out and swing it around. This is actually an upholstery trim.
Okay.
And I went and got a half of a yard of the black and a half of a yard of the white to show you just how easy it is. With that upholstery or tapestry needle, you can just tack on any kind of trim that you can find at your craft store.
Look how cute that is.
So again, just like a couple of dollars worth of trim, and you can tack it on and completely customize something.
Well, and we love the satisfaction of a DIY. I know this is kind of part homemade, but I think there's a pride factor as well. You're like, I made that, and it totally goes with my room because I was able to customize it, like you say.
Exactly.
Tassels, another good way to do it?
Yeah, the tassels are really fun, and again, you can kind of, pick your colors. I think I bought over 20 tassels for under $1, and then I used this jute string to tack it on, this same string that I made this pom-pom from here, to tack it on so that it just is clean looking. And you can kind of personalize it to however you like. And then some of them too are painted as well.
I was going to ask you about that because we're seeing just a natural weave, but you can switch up the color.
You can. You can get really complicated and get a bucket and dump paint in and dip them in a bucket or a tray.
Why does that sound like it would be so much fun to me?
It's really fun, but it's a little bit of a process.
Okay.
So if you're looking more for like a 20-minute or half an hour craft, then just get yourself a sponge brush. I used metallic paints, but you can use any craft paint. And then just, again, use this belly line. I know, it is kind of funny. But just use the belly line as your stopper. Don't use tape because the tape will actually shred the straw. So just use the line as your guide.
All right, from a designer's perspective, Amy, as we look at this natural weave, are there any colors you would say shy away from just to preserve the rustic look you were talking about, that traveled, curated sort of a feel?
I think it depends because if you really are into bohemian, then sometimes there are bright colors that are really involved.
Like the shocking pinks
Absolutely,
and the teals.
Magenta and orange, teal. But if you're leaning more towards natural, then I would say you could even just stick with a natural or neutral palette and then just drop a plant in there, and you're going to be really happy with a small investment, and it just helps to finish the space.
These are so cute, and I have to say, mom of 2 kids 2 and under, I am always looking for storage. But with that, I ask about durability with my 2-year-old. Are these going to hold up and last and give me some time?
They will. They're pretty flexible, but they are sturdy. I think the main thing with children's rooms and for toy storage is to just make sure that you don't do anything that would be a choking hazard for the age range of your child.
With the tassels or whatnot. Great inspiration. Now that you know what it is, the belly basket, you can be looking for that and maybe, drumming up some ways to put your creative stamp on this trend as well. Hey, what fun projects are coming up for you in your design world?
I'm just jumping back into this new year. I have a couple projects, a spa in Spanish Fork called Summit Spa and Float, and they just opened. And I have a couple projects in Park City and then in Salt Lake County.
Where can we track your work?
Busy. You can head over to my blog, Come On in My House, or follow me on Instagram. I really love connecting with people on Instagram at Amy Sage DeMik.
Well, we love learning from you along with these fun projects. So thank you so much. We appreciate it.